Hello everyone and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Ryan, back with you for the next hour as we have another interesting class together where we're going to work on our listening skills. And what we'll do today is we'll watch a video in a few sections, to carefully pay attention, and I'll ask you questions to see what you captured from the English on the video. So it's going to be an interesting subject as well. We're going to be talking about a situation where a person found an extremely valuable item, and it turned out to be worth probably hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's a really interesting story. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Now, while we wait for some students to join us for today's class, just a couple of reminders as we have our class to keep your microphones on mute when you're not speaking. So perhaps you have a button on the side like I do, or you might have a button on your cord. If not, up here at the top of the screen, if you move your mouse there, you'll see a little bar appear, and what you can do is just mute your microphone there, and when you're ready to participate in the class, you just click it again and you're all set to go. So that way we'll eliminate any exterior noises, things like that that could disturb some of the other students. So it's going to be a good class. We're hoping to have a few more join us over the next few minutes. Let's say hello to the first student in the class, which is Alex. Hey, how are you doing?
How again, teacher? I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Yes, it's great to have you back in the class again this afternoon.
Yeah.
How's your day been going so far?
I spend my day to speaking on English and to training.
So you've been doing classes all morning?
Yeah, sometimes. I have 3 classes.
Very nice, very good. So Alex, as I recall, you said you were from Russia, is that right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, fantastic. So I'll give you a little bit of Russian I know. Здравствуйте. Как дела?
Very well. Good.
How's my accent?
Oh, understandable.
Okay,
You
I
speak.
passed.
Yeah, you have a low accent. I very good understand you. You speak clearly.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Well, now that you've helped me with my Russian, I can help you with your English.
Okay. Thank you.
So let's see. We've got Ken has joined us. How are you doing, Ken?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Very, very good. It's been a long time.
Yeah, long time no see. How have you been?
I've been doing well, yeah. It's just I went to Canada for a while,
I
and
see.
while I was there, I was just too busy to do the teaching, and my parents' internet connection really wasn't up to the challenge either.
I
Uh,
see.
and then I had some other projects I was working on, but now I should be doing regular classes again. So hopefully we'll
Oh,
we'll see a lot more of each other.
oh, that sounds nice.
So how have things been for you?
For me, I after that I went to the Bob Dylan's concert.
Really?
Yeah, Bob Dylan came to my town. So
Amazing.
yeah, this time I saw his concert maybe 20 years ago. It was at that time his music is rock, kind of grunge rock style.
Right.
But not this time, his music is kind of combined blues and jazz.
Really? That's
Right. Yeah.
interesting.
And he completely changed the melody. So audience couldn't sing with him, actually.
Oh, so he took his old songs and he's transformed them.
Yeah, completely different arrangement and different melody.
Isn't that
So,
interesting?
yeah, if the audience don't know the lyrics, maybe they don't know what song Bob is playing.
Okay.
Kind of
But
very unique style.
did you enjoy it in spite of the changes?
Yeah, uh, actually, kind of. Mm, maybe maybe he's got bored with uh, singing same song again and again.
You're right.
And the current concert is a bit kind of very uh, how can I say expectable, you know. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Yeah. And maybe he broke such kind of
Right.
trend. That's
So I
the
think the word you're
Mhm.
looking for, I think, is predictable.
Yeah, predictable. Yeah, that's right.
Good way to describe it. It must be that way if you're singing the same thing night after night after night.
Yeah. So yeah, he changed the song arrangement actually every day, probably. Yeah. Uh,
Well, that's interesting. Maybe I'll have to look up some videos. Maybe I can see some of his new arrangements.
mhm. Pretty jazzy and bluesy style.
Well,
No,
I like
and
that. That sounds good.
yeah, no kind of high kind of distorted guitar.
Okay, he's gotten
Guitar
away
sound
from
is
that.
very mild and gentle. Guitar sound.
Well, he's
Yeah.
matured, you know. He's much older now. Maybe he prefers the more melodic sounds.
Mm. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Very good. Well, it's great to have you back. I look forward
Thank
to
you.
getting your comments on today's lesson. So hopefully we'll get a few more participants coming in to join us today. We do have a very interesting subject and a really cool video we're going to watch and analyze together. As I was explaining earlier, it's going to be about a treasure that was discovered by a man, and it cost him almost nothing, but he came to find out later it was worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And we're going to watch a video about that. And what I want you to do is pay very close attention. We're going to watch it in sections, and then we'll pause it at certain moments, and then we'll come back together and I'll ask you some questions about it. So it's to test your listening and your comprehension. So let's start off though with a little bit of warm up here. I'm going to show you guys a picture. Let me share a screen with you. Okay. Do either of you know what you're looking at in this picture?
Yes.
What is it?
Batman.
Okay. Very good. What else do you think about it? What might it be? What do you think, Alex? Does it look like something new or something old?
Oh, this is magazine is very old because he was printing in 1939,
Very
and
good.
I don't know what stories about Batman is so old.
Yeah. Now, this is Detective Comics number 27. So I'll just point my cursor up here. You can see up in the top corner here, there's number 27. But can either of you see to read what it says right here in this little white box? What does that say, Ken?
Starting this issue, the amazing and unique adventure of the Batman.
Okay. So
Th-
what does that mean about this particular comic then?
This is the first comic of Batman.
Exactly.
Oh,
Very good.
I
His first appearance in May of 1939. So, since it's his first appearance, and Batman is perhaps the most popular superhero in the world, what do you think would be the value of a comic like this?
Maybe very priceless. It's very could be very expensive now.
Definitely. There's only a few copies of this in existence. And I think at auction recently, it sold for around $2 million, something like that. So imagine if you found one of these in your basement, or if you went to your grandmother's house and you found a box there and it had this comic in it, wow, you would be set. That would be amazing. So something like this happened to a man that we're going to learn about in today's lesson. So let me just change screens here, and I'm going to give you guys the link to this document. Let me put it in the chat box. Can both of you see the Verbling chat box today?
Yes, for me.
Alex, can you see it as well?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so go ahead and open up the document. And just to start off, we're going to do a little bit of vocabulary, just to make sure we understand what some of the things we're talking about are. So I've made the vocabulary here in red. So you can see right here is our first vocabulary word. And it is movie memorabilia. Movie memorabilia. Do either of you think you know what memorabilia is?
I don't have idea what does it mean.
No idea. Okay. I tell you what, instead of answering the question, I'm going to show you another picture. And this picture is a type of memorabilia. It's not movie memorabilia, but it's a different type. All right, so what do you see in this picture, Alex?
This famous singer, Beatles.
Okay, good.
Music band.
Right on. So this is a sample of Beatles memorabilia. So does this help you guys to figure out what are we talking about? What is memorabilia?
Collection of memory.
Aha, very good. Very good. You'll notice in the picture there's like, it looks like a ticket to the concert. These are magazines. You've got postcards. This one's got Paul McCartney's signature on it. So things that you collect related to a subject can be called memorabilia. We've got a new person in class. Let's say hi to Eduardo. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing great, Ryan.
Fantastic. Welcome to our class.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Okay, awesome. So have you been keeping up with the football?
Well, not too much, because Spain was kicked out early in the competition, so yeah.
So you lost interest.
Yeah, but United States is doing really well, yeah.
So they're okay. Are they still in it? I haven't kept up either.
Yes, they are still in the competition, yeah.
Okay, very good. So Eduardo, we're talking about the words, or the phrase "movie memorabilia." Do you have any idea what that means?
Yes, of course. Star Wars, I think, is the most. They have figures, magazines, banners, everything. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a picture for you.
So all the stuff you can buy in promotion, no, for the movie or an event or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so here we see a collection of movie memorabilia from Star Wars in this picture. So today's class is about memorabilia. So it's important that you understand that. Next word in our list for vocabulary is antique. Would either of you like to give us a brief explanation of what is an antique?
A kind of old, kind of usually expensive goods.
That's right. And it's got to have a history to it. You know, it's something old. Usually it's at least 100 years old, some item. So that's an antique. Now, the third word is a collection. If you have a collection, what is it? What does that mean?
A collection is a group of things related, like for example, the cars or baseball players in the United States is really common, or magazines, or a collection of coins, or a lot of things, of course. Yeah.
All right, very good. That's the idea. And then the next item on our vocabulary list is the word original. Now, we want to use this in a specific way, though. For example, here's the picture of our comic book again. What would be the importance of having an original copy of Detective Comics number 27?
Maybe this means natural.
Okay, good.
The first things in the world, and the other things will be a copy. These first things.
Exactly. Okay. So what they might do is they might make a reprint of this comic. It looks the same, but it was made recently. Is not going to be valuable like the original copy that was made in 1939. Okay, very good. So that's the meaning of the next vocabulary as well. A reissue or a reprint is not an original. It's a copy that they have made later on. And finally, we have the word auction. Could any of you explain what that word means?
Yes, I like to watch Pawn Stars. That's why I can understand
Okay.
all these words. Yeah, the TV show from Las Vegas. Yeah.
I've seen it, yes.
Okay.
So why don't you explain it then, an auction?
An auction is when you have some item, an antique, for example, and you want to put it in for sale. So you go to a place who gathers a lot of people who can bid for the object in public. Yeah, they raise their hand and the price is going up until the best offer gets the item. Yeah.
Exactly. Very good, Eduardo. Nice explanation. And probably one of the most famous types of auctions are eBay auctions online, where you bid your price for the item that you want. Okay, the last thing for vocabulary, then we'll start the exciting part of our class for today. What does it mean when something appreciates in value? Can any of you answer that question?
Maybe kind of rare item usually appreciate in value, like
Okay.
original Batman or kind of
So,
rare. Yeah.
so if it's rare, what happens to the value of it as time goes on?
Maybe it's getting rare and rare, and original copy now Batman is maybe not so many in the world, so it price up the value.
Exactly. Very good. So when something appreciates in value, it is getting more and more valuable. So maybe you bought the comic book for $100, and then 5 years later, it's worth $300. So it has appreciated in value by $200. So that's the idea. You're going to hear that in the video today. Okay, so at the top of the page, you'll see the YouTube link. So we're not going to use the YouTube app today. We're just going to open the link in its own separate window. And what I'd like you guys to do, you'll see the questions here for section 1, but I want you to watch and pause the video at the 3-minute mark. So go ahead and start the video, watch it till 3 minutes, and then we'll meet back here in the classroom. Okay? Talk to you all soon. Hi, Jarek. How are you? Okay, guys, are you all finished watching the first 3 minutes?
Yes.
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 All right, great. I saw we had another student pop in and out of class a couple of times. I hope he comes back in. So let's look at our questions for this first section. I'm going to screen share again with you guys. Okay. So let's see how well you did. I don't expect you maybe caught all of these things, but we'll see how far you got. The first question, what year was the movie Frankenstein released? Did any of you catch that?
Yes.
Go ahead.
1931.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Have you ever seen this movie, Ken?
No, I don't like horror movie.
Okay. How about either Eduardo or Alex? Have either of you watched this original Frankenstein movie?
Yes.
No, I
I've
don't
watched
see.
it.
Did you like it, Eduardo?
Yes, I like all movies. So just because I like movies, yeah.
It was pretty spooky, I thought, that movie. I remember seeing it when I was a kid. So the second question is, who played the monster? Any of you remember the name of the actor?
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Okay, that's the name of the doctor. Yeah, he's Frankenstein. But who was the actor that played the monster?
Boris Karloff.
Karloff.
Yes, very good. Perfect, Boris Karloff. Okay, so now our third question. Why has movie memorabilia become so valuable or popular?
I want to know why also because it's incredible. Yeah.
Okay, he made a couple of comments about it. Did any of you pick up on what he said about that? Why do people like movie memorabilia?
Well, it's all it's become like an art. They are talking about art when they are talking about the posters, but I don't know why this movie in special. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. Either Alex or Ken, did you have anything for that question?
Maybe the kind of it reminds us the kind of our experience or something like that.
Yeah, he said that people want to have a connection to the movies they enjoy. They want to be to the why like people who love Star Wars, they want to have a Darth Vader helmet or they want to have the action figures, the toys. It kind of connects them to the movie. So what are some examples of movie memorabilia? He mentioned a few of them in the video. This is question 4.
Posters
Po-
to advertise on the film, the first posters. No?
The first what?
Posters.
Posters. Okay, yes, that is a type of memorabilia. Did you notice he mentioned a couple of specific items? What did he say was an example from the movie The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, okay, yeah. A specific item. The red shoes from the Wigs.
Right.
Yeah.
Movie.
680,000 is crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Definitely. More money than I have ever had in my life. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So things like that are very, very popular and, like you said, getting more valuable. But question 5 is, what has become one of the fastest appreciating areas of collectibles? So remember that word from our vocabulary.
Posters?
Exactly, Ken. Very good. And how much did a poster for The Mummy sell for at auction?
They say 480 or 60,000, I think.
Okay, yes. Very, very good. $458,000
58.
for one movie poster. Unbelievable.
Yeah. More
Now,
than a famous painting. Yeah, it's incredible.
for sure. Now, which type of posters, we're talking about movie posters, but among all movie posters, which type bring the highest prices? What kind of movies?
Horror movies.
Yeah.
Very good.
Or
Now, why do you think that they are the most valued? Alex, what do you think? Why would people want horror movie posters more than any other?
I think uh, big posters movies have so high price because horror give so many emotions, and the people want to save these emotions, and mm, this was a very popular movie. And
Okay,
then they buy a ticket and trying to save posters.
very good. So, because horror movies elicit such a response from people, that makes them very popular. Can you guys think of any other reason why they might be so popular, horror movie posters?
Maybe collectors of horror movie are very vital or eager to buy.
Okay, very good. So that the fans are more intense.
Yeah.
What about the artwork of them? What does the artwork tend to look like on a horror movie poster? Well, notice that a lot of times they have a lot of scary imagery or mysterious looking artwork, and I think that attracts a lot of people to them as well. I see we've got a new student who's joined us. We have Jordy. Hello. Hello, Jordy. We can't hear you. Oh, you have no microphone. Okay, okay. So communicate with us and listen as all you want. If you have a comment, just type it in the chat box and we'll try to include you. Welcome to the class, though. So, okay, guys, we're going to go back to the video now. And as you can see, I want you to watch, and this time pause it at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And here's our list of questions for section 2. So I'll meet you back here in the classroom in just a minute. And Jordy, the link for the video, I'll put it back here in the chat box again. If you want to go and watch it from 3 minutes to 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, guys, are you back?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. So, getting interesting, our story. Let's let's look at our set of questions for the next section. Whoops, I'll just turn on my screen sharing again. Okay, so question number 1. Who is Stephen Fischler?
Collector of horror posters, probably.
Yes, very good. Anything else about him?
And a dealer also.
Exactly. So he's a collector of horror posters and a book dealer.
Comic dealer, yeah.
Great job, guys. Good catch on that one. So next question is, what did he see in a press book for the movie Frankenstein?
A poster that he haven't had yet.
Okay, that's right. So this press book showed all kinds of different posters and things related to the movie Frankenstein, and there was this one particular one. So what did he say was the ultimate would be the ultimate find? What poster was it?
I think it was the first one from Frankenstein. Yeah.
Okay.
A peculiar one. I don't know why if it was the first one, but it seems like there was 4 or 6 different posters, and he has already a few ones, but not this one. Yeah.
Okay. Either of you other fellas have anything to add to that? What was special about one particular poster?
Maybe original one or something.
Okay, it had to be original, that's true. Maybe the next questions will help us. We want to look at 2 different types of posters. They talked about a 1-sheet poster and a 6-sheet poster.
Mhm.
What's the difference between a 1-sheet and a 6-sheet?
1 sheet is a standard size, and 6 sheets are giant size.
Exactly. How many pieces make up the 6-sheet poster?
6.
You would think so. You would think so.
Yeah, but
But it's actually not 6.
it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4. Very good, Eduardo. Now, what is there about these 6-sheet posters that makes them so rare? What did they used to do with these giant 6-sheet posters?
For the billboard,
Okay. So what would that mean they would have to do to them?
Rip it off, trying to get it out the wall because it's a stick to it, so it's different from the other ones that you can bend or roll in a tooth, yeah, and go to one cinema to another. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. So because they used to they would glue the 6-sheet posters onto buildings and onto big boards. When it came time to take them down, they would all get torn to pieces, shredded, because they were glued on. So that's why there are very few of them in existence. Now, what is a tag sale?
seems like free market. I'm not sure.
Okay. Alex, did you notice what was the tag sale?
I don't know.
Do you remember where did the man go to purchase a briefcase?
Kind of garage sale, maybe.
Ah, very good. So let me just type that in here. It could be called a yard sale, a garage sale, or maybe it could be called a rummage sale. It's whenever people get together, sometimes it's in a neighborhood, and they bring all of their old junk and they try to sell it. That's a tag sale. So the man purchased a briefcase. Alex, what did he find inside the briefcase?
The man find in the case for parts of the posters.
Very good.
Posters with picture for movie Frankenstein.
Excellent. Very good. So then he called Stephen Fischler. And how did Stephen Fischler react when he called him?
I think Steven Fischler want to buy these posters.
Okay. He collects them, so he's interested. But what did he want to know first?
The name of the post, who wrote this post, what company wrote that post or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very good. So why was that important?
Maybe to check if it is the original one or second or third one or something like that.
Okay, so think about the words we used in our vocabulary at the beginning. What did he want to know?
If it is an original, he want to check it out before go there. So by the phone, he wants to eliminate other possibilities. So and make sure that it's the real deal.
Exactly, you got it, Eduardo. If it's an original or is it a reissue or a reprint? Okay, you guys are doing a tremendous job with this. I'm impressed by your memory. So now we're going to go back to the video and we're going to watch it to the end. There's just about 3 minutes left. So go ahead and mute your microphones and we'll see you back here in just 3 minutes. Are you back?
Poor guy. I mean, the
Yeah.
guy of the garage sale.
The guy who sold the briefcase.
Yeah.
Maybe he got $1. Oh, that
Yeah.
would be terrible. If he sees this, he'll be very upset.
Yeah.
All right, so we're running low on time, so we're going to skip a few of our questions. But let me just screen share again with you guys for a couple minutes. So, first of all, why would this particular poster be so valuable? What is remarkable about it?
Maybe it's the only one giant poster remained in the world.
Okay, so we could say that it is, as far as anyone knows, it's one of a kind. There are no others. Very good. So, how would you describe the artwork on the poster? Maybe Alex, how would you describe what you saw on the poster?
Maybe this is a picture who draw painter.
Okay, it's a painting, yes. And what did you see? What was on the poster?
No, on the poster was was monster and sexual girl.
Okay, so the bride and the monster. What did you guys notice impressed Steven Fischler about the artwork? What did he like about it? Do you remember he talked about Frankenstein and how the monster looked?
He looked as a people who don't think, who very very drinking or very very tired.
Yeah, he wasn't focused on anything. He looked like he was kind of mindless, right?
Yeah.
So it was a pretty impressive artwork. So what was the estimated value of the poster?
I think they say two similar posters sold for $450,000. So this is unique, one of the kind. So $600,000, I think.
Right. Yeah, that was the estimate. Very good. So who knows what he actually ended up paying the man for it. But that was a great treasure that he found. So let's just get a couple of comments from you. Now that you've seen this, what piece of movie memorabilia would you like to have? Let's start with Eduardo.
Well, I'm not a collector, and I don't understand why people pay that kind of money. I suppose they have a lot of money, but I don't know. I never thought about something that I would like to have from a movie. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Sorry.
So, okay, so there is no piece you would like to have.
No.
Okay. All right. How about Ken? Is there a piece of movie memorabilia you would like?
Kind of, nowadays YouTube is available, or I can watch the trailer of the movie whenever I want, so I don't need to
True.
collect anything. But in the past, I often buy, how can I say it, pamphlet or booklet in the movie theater
Okay,
about the
yes.
movie.
The brochure.
Yeah, brochure, yeah.
Okay.
They were my memorabilia of my favorite movies. but
Well,
not anymore.
what about if you could have the Ringo's Ring from A
Mhm.
Hard Day's Night?
Oh, yeah, that's yeah, yeah, kind of, but yeah, musicians, yeah, this Paul McCartney's picture is priceless for me.
That would be great. Some stuff
Low
like that would be
quality,
great.
but yeah, priceless for me. Yeah.
All right. How about you, Alex? Do you have a piece of movie memorabilia you would like to have?
Oh, I don't like to collect something, but I think I have a piece of movie memorabilia. Maybe don't know. Maybe uh, movie Contact.
Something from the movie Contact.
Yeah.
Okay. Like maybe a costume, or
Oh,
what
I
would you
think
want to have?
uh, mm, maybe picture heroes with mm, with sign. Mm,
Okay. A signed picture from the actors in the movie. That would be valuable, yes.
yeah.
For me, I would like to have Indiana Jones' hat. I think that would be a great piece of movie memorabilia to hang on my wall. Or maybe his whip. That would be great. So, that's been an interesting class. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys will also come back for some of my future classes that I have coming up. In fact, I have a class tomorrow, and it's going to be about wearable technology. So maybe you've heard of like Google Glass. Sometimes people are getting new watches with smart watches, things like that. So we're going to do a class all about the advancement of technology, wearable technology. So maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend and a beautiful evening. And thanks for your great participation today in my class.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank
See
you.
Hey,
you.
Yeah.
and Ken,
Bye.
before you go, Ken, I have one thing for you.
Okay.
I'm going to put a link in the chat box here to a
Mhm.
Paul McCartney song that you may never have heard before.
Okay. Wow.
A friend sent this to me, and it's an
I
old
see.
track that never got released. So you might
Oh
enjoy
my
listening
God.
to it.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
All right. So take care, guys. Bye-bye for now.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.